Hey, this is Mr. Woodward. I'm here to just do a quick screencast on the overview for assignment 2, the informative web page, let you know what it's all about. Well, so here it is in a nutshell. You know, you've got these two people here. They're in your audience. They are not experts on your topic, and you are. And so you've provided a practical web page for them, and they're checking it out. And so in terms of rhetorical situation, the purpose is to make a web page, provides detailed, well-organized information for a lay audience. Lay as in layman, lay person, non-expert. Audience, you can see it should be useful and interesting to those who are not experts on the topic. And you'll talk more about your audience and who they are in your web proposal. That's your pre-writing for this assignment. Topic, of course, is probably your first concern, and so as you can see, it should be a topic on which you're an expert. That doesn't mean you have a degree in it. It doesn't mean you've been through training or you've got more experience than anyone else in the world. It means it's just something that you're good at, that you understand well, that you can do well. So as it says, it could relate to your major or just to a class you've taken. It could relate to work experience, a hobby you have, anything at all that you feel you have more expertise than some people in. Excuse me. So you might have to brainstorm to come up with a topic. It doesn't have to be a serious topic, but you have to have some expertise. You know, yesterday I was using a coat hanger to get some hair out of a bathtub drain. Sorry to gross you out, but I realized, well, hey, I'm kind of good at this. So I could probably write a web page about how to use a coat hanger to get hair out of a bathtub drain. Of course, it can be more serious than that or more academic. You might be an expert on physiology because of courses that you've taken, and there might be a specific physiology topic that you could explain to people who are learning about physiology, who are taking their first course in physiology, for example. So there are a lot of possibilities. The way your web page should be organized is discussed in the reading assignment. Inverted pyramid method. Start with the most general and work your way down to more specific things. I'm looking for you to write just a relatively brief web page. You know, you're not writing the whole WebMD or Wikipedia website. You're writing a page that is useful to your non-expert audience on a very specific topic. So 1,000 to 2,000 words of text. That means, you know, the body of the page, not counting things like links and the title of the page and stuff like that, but the main part of the page, 1,000 to 2,000 words. You can do research, you don't have to. The reading assignment talks about how to give credit to sources that you've used for a web page like this. So it doesn't mean you have to use APA format, but look at what they say in that reading assignment. Graphics are not required, graphics being photos or anything else, illustration, anything else that's not typed, that's visual. But of course, if you want to have graphics or you realize graphics would be useful, you're welcome to put them in. And, you know, we have to be careful about how we use graphics. We can't just grab any photo from any website and put it in our own website without doing anything else. And so again, the reading assignment talks about public domain, talks about getting permission or at least acknowledging the source, and it depends on what you're using. The process is going to mirror the process that we used for the memoir, with pre-writing in the form of a web proposal with input from your teammates, drafts that you'll do a draft with input from your teammates again for peer review, and so on and so forth. So I've said some similar things here that I said in the handout for the first assignment. One difference is that drafting, I provided a template on Moodle where you insert your content into the template, into text boxes that you can look at. We'll look at that later. in another screencast. And publishing, I'm actually going to publish your web page. I'll take what you've put into the template and I'll put it into a Google site, and it'll go live when it's ready, and anyone in the world will be able to look at it. Plagiarism risk assessment, you know, it's always important to think about, well, for this particular assignment, what are the risks? How could I, as a student, accidentally plagiarize? So, you know, if you're writing, if I was writing my bathtub drain web page, I probably would try not to see if there were similar web pages out there, or if there were, I would try to avoid looking at them because it's too tempting or too influential. Or if I do look at them, I should realize, okay, I can't do exactly what they did. I can't just use their illustrations and their text. I have to write my own. I have to use my own. I have to organize it my own way, and so on and so forth. And of course, particularly the use of graphics. There's guidance on, you know, crediting the source of graphics, or making sure that the graphics you're using are graphics that you're allowed to use. That's discussed in Writing for the Web. Okay, so over and out.